See, God is restoring his people for those who are in the season of restoration and you're coming out of the wilderness. See, when God restore you, there's judgment upon your enemies. And for those who walking in sin, wickedness, and I've been doing a lot of videos about the Lord saying, turn from your ways. He's waiting on you. The first step to receive healing and deliverance is to acknowledge and confess that you have done wrong, and you ask God for a total forgiveness, and that you are sorry, and that you're ready to do something about your ways. You ready for him to come up and help you clean up your life, sweep it clean. Okay, so right now we are stepped into the promised land, and there is restoration for us. And with that, there is judgment upon our enemies, and it's judgment upon the wicked, period. Whether they're our enemies or not. If they don't follow God, they are God's enemies. If they don't walk with him, they're doing what they want to do, they're God's enemies. You're serving the devil. So the Lord is speaking today. The disaster, your doom has come. So call out to him now today. I don't care where you are, in your office, in your car, the toilet, in the shower. Call on him. If you are lying, if you are stealing, if you are doing things that is not of God, if you're not having a relationship with him daily, if you just going about your merry little way in your own life, and you are walking in sin, I need you to turn to him today. This is what he said. Your final doom is waiting, O people of Israel. The day of your destruction is done, and the time has come. The day of trouble is near. Shouts of anguish will be heard on the mountains, not shouts of joy. But for those who are walking with the Lord for restoration, coming out of the wilderness in the promised land, shouts of joy will be for us. Soon I will pour out my fury on you and unleash my anger against you. I will call you to account for all your detestable sins. I will turn my eyes away and show no pity. I will pay you for all your detestable sins. Then you will know that it is I, the Lord, who is striking the blow. The day of judgment is here. Your destruction awaits. The people, wickedness and pride have blossomed to full flower. Their violence has grown into a rod that will heat them for their wickedness. None of these proud and wicked people will survive. All their wealth and prestige will be swept away. Yes, the time is coming. The day is here. Buyers shall not rejoice over bargains, nor sellers grieve over losses. For all of them will fall under my terrible anger. Remember, God's anger is only for a moment, but his favor is for a lifetime. Even if the merchants survive, they will never return to their businesses. For what God has said applies to everyone. It will not be changed. Not one person whose life is twisted by sin will ever recover. Y'all, I'm going to read from Ezekiel 7, I think it is. Yeah, Ezekiel 7. So go meditate on that. God is merciful. He's waiting on you. Look at the top. It said, no hope remains. Because God is giving our enemies and people who's walking in sin time and time and time and time and time. He done sent countless warnings to us, whether it be on this channel, whether it be somewhere else. And so many people be so quick to dismiss what God says, or, oh, blah, 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 ain't nobody studying that, until God releases judgment upon you. But, sometimes it's a good thing, guys. Sometimes it is, because I believe that's what was happening with me when everything hit me full force, and it made me turn back to God. I knew, I already knew I don't go walk for God for what he can do for me. I go for who he is, because that's who he made me. God has already put it in you. He know who you are. He know you destined for greatness. So call on him. Stop walking out there and naked and not being covered, and the enemy is attacking you every which way but loose. And you're trying to defend yourself in your own strength and your own little power. And it's not great. God's power is greater than all. And he's ready to heal you, and he's ready to help you. Stop walking by yourself. You don't have to fight alone. You will never win. You will never win unless you have the Most High with you. He will fight for you, okay? So he loves you. You got time. As I'm releasing this video, God is merciful. He will have mercy on you. But it's a sad day and it's a beautiful day, because like in Isaiah, I think it's Isaiah 59 or 60. I think it's 60. I'm not sure. But it talks about, what God is, the good things of God, what is going to happen, and like restoration, I believe. And with that comes, he said, after that with that, it comes judgment upon your enemies. So as God is restoring us and giving us the good things, that means judgment on your enemies. That's why when people do witchcraft on you and the attacks don't work on you because you covered by the blood, it goes back to the sender. Like it attacks them. God says, I will take the diseases from you and put them on your enemies. So if you have any sickness or illnesses or diseases that you have calculated from your sin, then, a lot of people, y'all are sick because of sin. People got diabetes. Oh, it's plaguing the bloodline. Yeah, because of your sin. A lot of this stuff, kids having seizure, autistics. A lot of this stuff is demonic oppression. I don't care. I don't care if you get mad. I'm just speaking y'all the truth. The only way you can be freed is the truth be spoken to y'all. And I'm telling you, a lot of this stuff is through demonic oppression, generational curses. And it's because we haven't acted forgiveness. Our parents and forefathers have done so much wickedness and altars, your names on altars, and it's your children and our children are suffering from it. But I said, no, I'm not doing my kids like this. I'm fighting for mine. I'm fighting in the spirit with your words and in prayer on your knees, calling on the Father, and he will fight for you. You don't have to do this alone. But guys, I'm telling you, the restoration is here for us. The promises of God are yes and amen. But there is judgment that comes along with it for our enemies and for the wicked who do not turn. He's merciful. He's always ready and willing to forgive, and he loves you. And I love you too, guys. I will talk to you all later. Have a good day.